School districts in our region are grappling with millions of dollars in federal funding cuts tonight. The Trump administration announcing it has frozen certain funds until further review. WCTV's Connor Smith is getting answers for us tonight on what this means for our schools. Connor, you're hearing this is a dire situation.
Yeah, that's right, Daniela. Now, it is important to note the money here is frozen. It's not canceled. But tonight, there is plenty of concern about how districts can keep paying for services that help their teachers and students if this money doesn't come through soon. In just a few weeks, students will be boarding buses, walking through school doors, and sitting in classrooms again. But heading into the new school year, our districts are now millions of dollars in the hole.
We're in this dire situation.
It's an assault on the people in our community that need the most support.
The Trump administration notifying districts around the country they're pausing billions in federal funding, mainly for Title II through IV programs. That money helps teachers, curriculums, immigrant and multilingual education, among other areas. The administration now reviewing the funds, leaving school officials scrambling for answers.
We're stuck a little bit in a how do we plan for the worst case scenario without the available data to know exactly what's happening.
New Hanover County Schools, led by Superintendent Dr. Christopher Barnes, is facing $1.6 million in federal cuts. They also just learned they're likely losing $2.7 million in state revenue. Barnes providing a list of potential solutions, including a hiring freeze if needed, and asking the county an endowment for more money.
We are going to do everything we can that your child does not get affected.
On Tuesday night, the school board voted to wait and see what happens with the funds before making a decision. School board members like Pat Bradford are optimistic they'll get the money soon.
I think it's going to be bumpy. I think we're going to have to learn to do less with less. But I think overall it's going to work out.
But figuring out how it will work out and how it'll work out for students and teachers could be the hardest test of this school year. And we told you last night, New Hanover County Schools figured out how to make up for a nearly $1 million preschool funding shortfall. They're using some leftover federal dollars to pay for pre-K. That's just making solutions here even more complicated. Daniela?
Connor, we talked about New Hanover County here. What about our other school districts?
Yep, well, we reached out to all of them and got a look at how much money is at stake and what it's being used for. You can find all of those details for each of our districts inside this story on our website.
Connor, thanks for that report tonight.